If thinking about a niche overwhelms you, or just saying the word niche just confuses you, then in this video, I'm going to help you find niches using the free version of ChatGPT. So let's just get right into it. Okay, so in order to find these niches on ChatGPT, you do have to create an account. It is completely free. You just go to chat.openia.com and you'll create a login. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna ask ChatGPT for niches. So I'm gonna show you how I kind of do this. So I will go in right here in the message and I will type, for example, I'm gonna do like top 10 occupational niches. So I put top 10 occupational niches. So they literally just gave me some top 10 occupational niches. And you can go even more specifically, like for example, let's do top 10 medical occupational, oh, I can't spell. And you can tell it more specifically, give me the top 10 medical occupations. Okay, and now let's see. So here we go. So, and you can put top 10, 15, 20, 30. The number doesn't matter because the thing is to just get ideas, right? So again, I asked for top 10 medical, occupations. Again, if you're looking for more specific, like other medical occupationals, like niche ideas, I did create a video specifically about those. So I'm going to be linking it in this description. But this is for the people that have no idea and you just want ChatGPT to kind of help you out. So again, I put in, give me the top 10 medical occupations, and this is what ChatGPT came up with. The first one is physicians, right? So they have physician, nurses, pharmacists, dentists, physical, and of course, right? Like these are very broad niches, and we want to target more like the subcategories, right? So look, this is how you end up going into rabbit holes on ChatGPT. So now it gave me the top 10, right? So I will literally grab a sticky note and I will write down all these niches, like physician, like I will write all of them. And then what I will start doing is now I will start going more specific. So let me show you how I would do that. So now I will be like, give me the top 10 physicians occupations. Okay, so now let's see what it comes up with. Okay, so now we're starting to go more into the sub niches, right? So I just literally grabbed the first one, physicians, and then I was like, you know what? Now I want to know more specific types of doctors, right? So I literally asked that to ChatGPT, and now they have come up with 10 types of physicians or doctors, however you want to call them. So look, first one, family medicine, internal medicine, pediatricians, look, cardiologists, orthopedic, dermatologists. So these are all types of physicians. So now we're going more into this whole subcategory that I love to design in, because you are being more niche. Like now you're not just saying, oh, I'm going to create a design for a physician. Now you're saying more of like, oh, I'm going to create a design for the pediatrician or for an OBGYN. Like you see how that's become more into those categories that we want to go into, and that where you end up making a lot more money. So again, I will literally go and write all of these ones that I found. Family medicine, internal medicine, pediatricians, cardiologists. I will literally put all those under this list of physicians. And guess what? You don't stop right there. Then you go to the second one and you say, give me the top 10 registered nurses occupations or specialties, however you want to phrase it. Okay, here we go. Look, I literally went to that second broad term, right? This registered nurse, and now I'm asking ChatGPT to give me occupations based on those. And again, I'm using the top 10 as an example, but you can make this whatever, 5, 10, 15, 20, whatever you want to put. So again, now we're doing nurses, right? So now it gave me medical surgical nurses, critical care, emergency room, pediatric nurses, labor. Like now it gave me all these different types of nurses that I could possibly target. These are all sub niches that I can get into, right? And I will literally keep doing this for all these broad terms. Like you can literally, we did physicians, we did registered nurses. I can literally do this for pharmacists, dentists. I can literally go down this rabbit hole and keep doing the same thing. Give me the top 10 type of pharmacists. Give me the top 10 type of dentists, top 10 physical therapists, and just keep going down this rabbit holes, and you will end up finding so many different sub niches. And now here again, now let's go into another category. Let's talk about not even like medical professionals, but let's talk about hobbies. Give me a list of the top 10 hobbies, right? So now we're going into a whole other niche or a whole other area, however you want to call this, right? So here we go. So they gave me reading, gardening, cooking, photography, hiking, drawing, playing. So these are all hobbies, things that people are into, right? So again, I can now take reading and say, give me the top 10, reading, specialties, or how would you say that? Reading, top 10 types of reading books, or whatever, like however you want to phrase it so it'll make sense. So again, we took reading, right? So now I told ChatGPT to give me like, okay, well, people that like to read, what are some of the top books that maybe they're into? Okay, mystery, science, fantasy. So these are all little like the sub niches, right? That you're going into for the reading people, right? And then gardening, then you'll go and do the same thing with gardening, with cooking, with photography, with hiking, with drawing. Literally, I can go into another category, like give me the top 10 activities. Activities can also go online with like hobbies, but let's see if it'll give me different options. Okay, it was kind of the same as hobbies. But again, you will literally go into all these rabbit holes and you end up with so many like sub niches. And then I wouldn't just stop here. So let's say I go back, right? And let's say I really want to target the nurses, right? So then I will literally then go onto it, because again, you do not want to just grab these niches and be like, let me go and design for all this. No, because you also need to make sure that these niches are in demand, that people are looking for them. So then what I will do is I will go on Etsy and I will literally look in an incognito window, because I love to do that, because they serve you like new ideas. And I will literally type in like all these nurses that I found, right? And see if there's demand for them. Like let's say medical, surgical. Let's see if anybody's looking that up, right? Medical surgical nursing. Okay. And let's see what pops up. Again, I'm seeing mostly just like, okay, there's a sweatshirt. I'm seeing more like digital stuff. Medical, I've seen a couple of sweatshirts, right? But I don't see a lot of, so maybe this one is not like a big one. But then I'll move on to the next list. Critical care nurses. Okay, mostly critical care nurses, the ones that work in the ICU. So I can literally type in, let's say ICU nurse. Oh, here we go. ICU nurse sweatshirt. So that already tells me if Etsy is like, I'm barely not even done typing and Etsy's already giving me this. And then also give me shirt. We know there's demand. So again, ICU nurse. Okay. ICU nurse. Oh, I already see a bestseller. So to me, that already tells me, okay, well, the ICU nurse is a good one. So what I would do is I will literally go through all these different ones, and the ones that I can find on Etsy that have demand, that people are looking for, either like they have bestsellers or 20 plus in the cart or reviews, I will literally target those. Like those will be the ones that I will start designing for. Again, I've just wanted to show you this process of how you can go into rabbit holes to find niches on ChatGPT, because literally ChatGPT will do all the work for you. All you have to do is just give it some prompts, like either with like hobbies or activities or occupations, and you can type so many different things, and you can do like, give me 5, give me 10, 15, however many. And then based on whatever you get, like based on whatever broad term you get, then you can start targeting those specific terms to get even more specific and find the sub niches. Kind of like how we did, like give me the top 10, like how we did it here. Give me the top 10 medical occupations, right? Then it gave me all of them. And then I say, okay, well, now let's start with physicians. Give me the top 10 physicians. And that's how you will go into those rabbit holes. And this is how you will be able to find so many niches. So this whole thing of like, you don't even know what to design for, you don't have no niche ideas, this will help you with that problem. So I hope that this video was helpful. So you made it to the end of this video, and if you're still struggling with how do I even find a niche that works for you, but that you can also make money, then I'm going to be linking this video next, because on that video, I'll literally give you a walkthrough to how to find niches that not only I'm passionate about, but that are also profitable. See you on the next one.